So this is a chapter we are going to learn mensuration. So what is the meaning of mensuration? It is a branch of mathematics, particularly geometry. It's a branch of geometry, mainly deals with the measurements. So measurement of length, breadth, height, area, volume. All these measurements are discussed here in this chapter. So it's mainly a branch of geometry only. So in the earlier classes you have studied the closed figures. Mainly the closed plane figures you are discussing. Closed plane figures means maybe triangle, circle, parallelogram, rectangle, square, all these things, all polygons, they are all closed plane figures only, having only two dimensions, length and breadth. So only these things we discussed in lower classes, and that too mainly related to the perimeter and area of the plane figures. In class 7 you have discussed the chapter related to perimeter and area of the plane figures. So what is that perimeter? Let us recall once again. Perimeter means it is distance around its boundary. For example, let us take a triangle here. This is a triangle, A, B, C is a triangle means. What is the perimeter means? Distance around boundary. Distance around this diagram, plane figure. AB, BC plus AC. Sum of this. Once again. So as I said, perimeter means it is the distance around this closed figure. Distance around the closed figure means, so this is AB. Start from A, go to B, B to C, then C to A. This distance, so it is called as perimeter. AB plus BC plus CA. So like this distance around the perimeter, distance around its boundary is called as perimeter. Now what is area? Area, it is the region covered by this plane figure. Suppose whatever that is region you are covered inside this line closed figure, so this is called as its area. So the area. So this complete region inside this plane figure, it is called as area. So these two topics we learnt in the lower classes. What is perimeter? What is perimeter? What is... So as I said that the perimeter and area we discussed here both in the class of 7th as well as even in 6th also you have done. So let us recall some of the formula that we discussed in the lower classes. So what is the shape of this figure we have drawn here? What is the shape of this figure? Here? This is a rectangle. Rectangle. So you know that what is the formula to find the area of rectangle? So area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So length into breadth, if you multiply, you will get the area. At the same time, what is the perimeter means? Perimeter is sum of all the four sides. So L plus B, again L, B. We have 2 times L and 2 times B. We have 2 times L and 2 times B. Therefore 2 times L plus B is the perimeter of this rectangle. Area of the rectangle is length into breadth. Perimeter of the rectangle is 2 times length and breadth. 2 times length plus breadth. That is the formula related to the rectangle. This figure you have studied, this properties of this rectangle you have studied in class 6 and 7. Another geometrical plane figure that you have studied is a square. Square is a plane figure with all 4 sides are equal and all 4 angles are equal, and its area, the formula is side into side. If this is length, this is L and this is L, all the 4 sides are equal in length L. We call it as L only. So therefore area is equal to L into L. That is nothing but side into side. What is the perimeter means? There are 4 sides. All the sides are equal. 4L. 4L is the perimeter of this figure square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 L's are there, therefore 4L. This is related to rectangle plus square. So rectangle and square is over. So now let's go to another diagram, triangle. If you take this is the triangle ABC. ABC is a triangle. What is the formula to find the area of triangle? It is half into base into height. Base means this side. This is base and this is height. If you multiply this base and height and divide it by 2, multiply the base and height and divide by 2, give you the area of the triangle. What is the perimeter means? You need to add all the 4 sides. That is AB plus BC plus AC. So you need to add all the 4 figures, 4 sides, 3 sides. Now if it is an equilateral triangle. Perimeter will be 3 times the one side. 3 times one side. So 3A or 3L. So now we have all the 3 sides are different. Therefore we need to add all the 3 sides. Sum of all the 3 sides. Length of 3 sides. That is the formula to find the area half into base into height, and the perimeter you need to add them. So now another geometrical figure. It's a parallelogram. Look at this diagram. A parallelogram. What is the formula to find the area of the parallelogram? It is base into this is base. This is base, and the height means perpendicular line drawn from the vertex, from its vertex to base. This is height. So if you multiply base and height, this length base and this height, if you multiply, it will give you the area of the rectangle, parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is base and base into height. What is the perimeter means? You have to add all the 4 sides. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram means it is the sum of lengths of all the 4 sides. AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. AB, BC, CD, DA. Sum of all the 4 sides.
But we can also use 2 into L plus C instead.
No, it is not breadth. It comes only in a rectangle. This is base, but this is not the breadth.
But opposite sides are equal also.
Opposite sides are equal. You cannot call this as a breadth. Okay. Parallelogram, here you cannot call it as a breadth. Okay. In a rectangle only we call that as breadth. Here it is not breadth. Therefore we are adding, even though all the 4 sides are equal, 2 times base, these opposite sides are equal, but we need to add them. It is not the breadth there. Breadth comes only if it is perpendicular to the base. So like this. This is length, this is breadth. Okay. But here we don't call this as breadth. BC cannot be the breadth. The breadth means it is the width of that figure. It cannot be the width. Width will be smaller. It is equal to its height only. Width will be smaller than this length. So therefore you cannot write like that. Okay. So that is about the parallelogram. Another geometrical well-known figure that you have studied is circle. Circle. So we have one center here, and this one is called as a radius. That is center to circle. Distance between the center to any point on the circle, it is called as radius. What is the formula to find the area of circle? It is pi r square. What is the value of pi? Here pi is equal to 22 by 7 or 3.14. Anyone you can take 3.14. This is the formula to find the area. That means what is the region occupied by the circle means use the formula pi r square. Now another formula, perimeter. Perimeter you can calculate using the formula. Perimeter is nothing but the circumference of the figure itself. Perimeter is nothing but the circumference. Circumference here, this length, that is nothing but C. We have the formula to find the circumference, it is 2 pi r. 2 into pi into radius. If you multiply these 3, it gives you the circumference. Circumference formula is 2 pi r. So area is pi r square. Otherwise circumference we can write one more formula, pi into d, pi into diameter. Because 2r gives you the diameter. So therefore you can write pi into d is also circumference only. These formula, 3 formulas you remember. 1, 2, 3 related to the circle. So okay, these are the basic figures, geometrical figures you have studied in class 7th as well as in 6th. So now let us recall once again by doing some problem of class 7th. So let us take up that exercise 11.1 question, first question. This is the first question of exercise 11.1. Read this question. A square and a rectangular field. A square and a rectangular field with the measurements are given in the figures. Here is a square and here is a rectangular field. Okay, with the measurements as given in the figure. This square has the length 60 meter and this has the length 80 meter. Rectangle has the length 80 meter. 80 meter. And another condition, perimeters are same. Both are having the same perimeter. Both the figures are having the same perimeter. So which field has the larger area? Now question mark is, what is the area of this one and what is the area of this one? What is the formula to find the area of this one? L into L. Formula to find the area of this one? L into B. Now, here you can easily calculate the area of this figure. But here you don't have one measurement to find the area. What is that measurement? We have length here given 80 meter, breadth is not given. Isn't it? Yes. So breadth is required to find the area of this rectangle. How to find the breadth? You have to use this one. Same perimeter. Find the perimeter. Let us see this. Let us find the first area of this square. Area of this square. Area of square. Formula is length into length. L into L. Okay. So what is the length of this square? 60 meter. So therefore it is 60 into 60. It will be 3600 meters square. So it is in meter, therefore it is meter square. And another thing, perimeter of rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to perimeter of square. They have given both the perimeters are equal. What is the formula to find the perimeter of rectangle? That is 2 times L plus B. 2 times L plus B. What is the perimeter of rectangle is 2 times L plus B. What is the perimeter of square? 4 times L. 4L. So let us write what is the length of the rectangle. What is the length of the rectangle? 80. 80 plus B. 80 plus B is equal to 4 into, what is the length of the square? Length of the square, it is 60 meter. 60 meter. So 4 into 60. Now you can simplify to find the B. So now 80 plus B. 80 plus B is equal to 4 into 60 by 2. I have transferred 2 to the denominator. So cancel here 2 ones are, 2 twos are. So what you will get? 2 into 60, 120 meter. That is 80 plus B. So 80 plus B is equal to 120. B is equal to 120 minus 80. So B is equal to, what is the answer? 40 meter. 40 meter. So you got the breadth and you have the length. So breadth we got 40 meter. This is length is 80. This is 40 meter. We got, using that perimeters are equal, we used that property and we calculated the breadth. Now what is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is equal to? So area is equal to area of rectangle is equal to L into B. So L is 80 meter, breadth is 80 meter and 40 meter. 80 and 40. So 0, 0, 3000 meters square. 3200 meters square. So now here we got the area of the square as 3600 meters square. Here we got the area 3200 meters square. Which one is having more area? Which one is having more area? So you can write the question, which field has a larger area? Square field has a larger area. You can write square field has a larger area. So this is the solution here. Mrs. Kaushik has a square plat. The shape of the plat is square. with the measurements as shown in the figure. She wants to construct a house in the middle of the flat. So the square flat in the middle, she wants to construct a house, and a garden is developed around the house. Find the total cost of developing the garden and around the house at the rate of 55 rupees per meter square. So that means cost of developing a garden means we need to find the area of the garden here. So what is the diagram given? Look at, this is the diagram they have given. So this is a square flat. This is square in shape. Okay, a square flat is given and its dimension given 25 and 25. So this is 25, this is 25, therefore it is a square flat. At the middle of this square flat, so Mrs. Kaushik wants to construct a house, and this is the house. So here the dimensions of the house given, the length is 20 meter, breadth is 15 meter, and the garden has to be developed around this house. The garden will be around this building, around this area. So like this, we can show this one. This is the place where the garden is developed. So we want to find out the area of this garden. How to find the area of this garden? We need to find the area of this square, then minus area of this house. So then you will get the area of the garden. This is the garden. So garden is around the house. So you need to find the area of this garden. Formula is area of square flat minus area of this house will give you the area of this garden. So let us see that how to find the area of this house now. First one, you can calculate area of house. Area of house is equal to, since it is a rectangle in shape, so length into breadth. The formula is length is here 20 meter, breadth is 15 meter. So it gives you 300 meter square. So this is 300 meter square is the area of the house. Now area of the flat, let us see. Area of the flat means entire portion. So area of the flat, area of flat, it is a square in shape, that is y length into length. It's a square in shape, 25 meter and 25 meter. So therefore it gives you, so 25 into 25. 625 meters square. So this is the area of the flat. So now look at this area of the house, 300 meters square. Area of the flat is 625 meters square. So area of garden is equal to 625 minus 300. So it is 325 meters square. This is the area of the garden. You got, see the total area, it is 625 minus 300. So this you got 300. Okay, total area 625 minus this area you will get 325. And in the question, see, to develop the garden, the rate is 55 rupees per meter square. 1 meter square they are charging 55 rupees.
55 rupees.
So now, so cost of developing garden is equal to total cost of developing garden. Garden is equal to 325 into, what is the rate? What is the rate?
55.
So rate is 55 per meter square. So let us multiply that one. 55 per meter square. 55. So now multiply this one and tell me what is the answer now. So 17,875 rupees. This is the total cost. So this is 55 rupees. This is the amount should be paid to develop the garden. 17,875 rupees to develop the garden of this much area. 325 meter square area. Here the shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle. So this garden is rectangle in the middle. Look at this. This is rectangle in shape. Rectangle in the middle and semicircular at the ends. So here you have one semicircle and here also you have one semicircle. So rectangle in the middle and semicircle at the ends as shown in the diagram. Find the area and the perimeter. You need to find the area as well as perimeter of this garden. And what the data they have given, this is so only 20 meter in length, total 20 meter. Okay, so now we need to find the length of the rectangle is 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5, that is the int given. All of you look at this. So we need this length to find the area. Only this length, excluding this. So from here to here, whatever the distance is there, that much distance you have to minus here. From here to here, what is the distance is there, that you have to minus here. So this length, how to calculate this length? So look at this, total 20 meter. And this length here 7 meter. That means this is 7 meter. From here to here it is 7 meter. So you know that this is same as diameter. Semicircle means it is diameter. Semicircle is diameter. What is the radius of this one is half of this 7. So say diameter of the semicircle is 7 meter. So therefore radius is equal to 7.2 meter. Otherwise 3.5 meter. So therefore, see this is 3.5 and this is 3.5. Now I want only the length from here to here. Okay. So how to calculate the length from here to here? Total length is 20. From here to here it is 20. And this length we have 3.5. This length we have 3.5. To get this length, 20 minus 3.5, then minus 3.5, 2 times. This is the hint they have given in the question answer. 20. So that is the length of the rectangle. So let us calculate, once again let us write the length of rectangle. Length of rectangle is equal to 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5. So it is 20 minus 7. It is 13 meters. 13 meters. So length of the rectangle, L is equal to 13 meters. What is the breadth of the rectangle? Breadth of rectangle is equal to, it is given in the diagram. So B is equal to, look at this. This length is same as this length. So this is 7, therefore this is also 7. 7 meter. You can write here 7 meter. Okay. So now we got the length and breadth of the rectangle. So what is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is equal to L into B. So 13 into 7. So 13 into 7. So what is the answer? 91 meters square.
91 meters square.
This is the area of the rectangle. We got the area of this rectangle. This is 91 meters square. Addition to this, we need to add one more area. This is semicircular region. This is semicircular part and this semicircular part. So area of one semicircular part, let us see. Area of one semicircle. It is, what is the formula? Circle formula is pi r square. Semicircle means 1 by 2. So now otherwise one semicircle means this much. Two semicircle means it is equal to pi r square. One circle. Area of two semicircles is equal to 1 by 2 pi r square plus 1 by 2 pi r square. Okay, so that will be equal to 1 pi r square. 1 by 2 pi r square plus 1 by 2 pi r square gives you pi r square. Now substitute the value. 22 by 7 into radius. What is the radius here? What is the radius we calculated? 7 by
Sir, 3.5.
3.5 or 7 by 2? 7 by 2, both are same. 3.5 or 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is nothing but 3.5 only. It is easy to simplify. Let us write this one. 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. 7 by 2 whole square means 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. Now you can cancel this 7 and 7. 2 ones are, 2 11s are. So it is 77 by 2 centimeter meter square. 77 by 2 meter square. This is the area of 2 semicircles. So total area of the garden. Total area is equal to area of rectangle plus area of 2 semicircles. So area of rectangle you calculated. What is the area of rectangle? It is 91.
Sir,
91 plus this one 77 by 2. 77 by 2. Take the LCM. 2 is the LCM. 2 ones are 2. 2 nines are 18 plus 77. So it gives you 9, 5, 259 by 2 meter square. Otherwise 129.5 meter square. This is the area of the figure we calculated. Now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to, how to find the perimeter of this diagram? Look at the diagram. Perimeter of this diagram. Perimeter of this diagram. What is the formula you have to write now? So this from here to here, length of the rectangle. But this is a curved shape. You cannot take 20 meter as length. 20 plus 7 you cannot make it. Okay. So from here to here you have to find out. And this length is a semicircle perimeter. Circumference, half of circumference. Here another half of circumference. So I will write 2 times length of rectangle. So I can write 2 times length of rectangle. So 2 times length of rectangle plus 2 times length of semicircle. So because we have 2 semicircles there, so 2 times length of the rectangle. 2 times length of rectangle. What is the length of rectangle we calculated here? So 13. 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5, that is 13 meter. 2 times 13 plus 2 times, what is the length of semicircle? Total semicircle, circle area, total length is, I told you, that is 2 pi r. That is 2 pi r. So half of this one means, only from here to here means pi r. So length of semicircle, that is pi r, it gives you 2 pi r only. So 2 into 13 plus 2 into 22 by 7, radius is again 7 by 2. We can cancel this 2 and 2, 7 and 7, so you will get 13 2s are 26 plus 22. So your perimeter is 48 meter. It is only a meter only. Here it is a square units area. So area of this figure, the figure is 129.5 meter square and the perimeter is 48 meter, perimeter of the figure. So we calculated the perimeter and also the total area of the figure. Look at this, very interesting question. Just all of you look at this question now. The flooring tile has the shape of a parallelogram. Tile is in the shape of a parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram shape on tile is there. Tiles may be like this. This is a parallelogram shape. The tiles are in the shape of a parallelogram and whose base is 24 centimeter. This is 24 centimeter. And the height is 10 centimeter. So they have given the height 10 centimeter, base 24. So this length is given 10 centimeter and this length is given 24 centimeter. How many such tiles are required? How many tiles are required? So into how many? So this type of how many tiles are required to make this 1080 meter square? So 1080 So meter square, this much area should come. So area of this tile into how many tiles, how many times will give you this total area? This is the question now. One tile, so this is the area of one tile into how many tiles will make you 1080 meters square. So now look at this important thing. So this is given in centimeter. 24 centimeter and 24 centimeter, 10 centimeter. But this area is given in meter square. So when you are calculating, all the units should be same. We need to convert them into same type of units. So this is centimeter. So the area of floor, it is given. What is that? 1080 meter square. So length of a tile. Or base of the tile, because it is a parallelogram, so base of tile, it is equal to 24 centimeter. Convert this into meter, divide it by 100, so it gives you 0.24 centimeter. 0.24, divide this one by 100, it gives you 0.24 meter. So height of one tile is equal to 10 centimeter. So 10 centimeter, you convert this into meter, divide it by 100, it becomes 0.1 meter. 0.1 meter. 10 centimeter is nothing but, so 0.1. Divide it by 100 to convert the centimeter into meter. So you converted this into meters now. This is the total area. See, now we have to place these type of tiles here in this block. So you can divide this into any shape. You can cut and arrange in any shape. So you need to arrange the tiles like this. So now tell me, how many such tiles are required to completely cover this area? Afterwards you can arrange the pieces here. How many such tiles are required means, first we need to find the area of this one. Okay, into number of tiles is equal to 1080. So that means you have to divide this entire area by area of each tile. So number of tiles is equal to, you can write the formula, number of tiles required. Number of tiles required is equal to area of floor divided by area of each tile. What is the area of the floor? It is given clearly 1080 meters square. What is the area of each tile? We need to find out the area of each tile. What is the formula to find out the area of each tile? That is base into height. Base 0.24 into height is 0.1. We can write this as it is. So this 0.24 into 0.1. So let us simplify this one. So 1080 divided by, so if you multiply this will become 0.024. Okay. So you can make this as a whole number. So if you make a whole number, there are 3 digits after the decimal point. 1, 2, 3. So you have to multiply by 1000. When you multiply, so 1080, then followed by 3 zeros, divided by it is 24. Okay. So now if you divide this one by 12 twos are, then this is 12 nines are, followed by 4 zeros. 4 zeros. So you are getting 9,000 divided by 90,000. So you are getting 90,000 divided by 2. Again you divide this one, 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are, so 45,000. So you are getting 45,000. This is the number of tiles. So let us write that is 45,000. Number of tiles required is 45,000. So this is the number of tiles required to cover the complete area.